name?
We have to walk half an hour,
1.5 hour, okay?
1.5 hours.
Yeah.
You got any other arrangements so that, like wheelchair or something? For me, you got any wheelchair? Can't walk.
Yeah, it takes about 1.5 hours. We are going to walk slowly because it's all middle. Sometimes it happens, but probably it will not happen because we will walk together. But if you are lost, so we are going to meet near the taxi place and under this tree, okay? Our car is going to wait with us here. You know the name of the company, Property Travel Agency. Okay, if you are lost, you just stay here. I will find you here, okay?
ये इनका Morning.
Water, there is no water inside. We have to make a line. I'm going to use this shot when the spring turns to green. All drink more water.
We have, all we have.
Somebody wrote a book about the physics camp. There are lots of kids because the ladies see that.
Oh wow.
They like to be here. Is there anybody who would like to go to the restaurants? Anybody? No? Okay.
Yeah, they all
Yeah, okay.
they're having fun.
Yes, group photo, please. Pronounce wrong, but in Latin language. So these were a kind of tombs. At that time, people believed that when they died, they would go to the other world, or maybe reincarnation. But also at that time, there were some treasure hunters. If you look at the tombs, some parts were exploded. Because the treasure hunters wanted the valuable things. At that time, since they believed the reincarnation, so they were buried with their valuable things, jewelry, etc. At that time also when the treasures opened them, they saw their bones, their coffin, their skeleton inside, and they thought that they didn't go to the other world. So to solve this problem, they thought that these limestone or marble made things were eating their flesh. That's why sarcophagus mean eating flesh. It comes from the ancient time. Especially the rich people was buried in this kind of things. The poor people was in the pots or they were thrown away.
यार को खंडर देखना यार आज की बात करें कहाँ 15वीं सेंचुरी की बात करें
This is one of the best places to see the Grand Theater. It is from the 1st century and 2nd century because it took about 100 years to finish. At that time on the area there were earthquakes, some fires, also some attacks. Because of the earthquakes it collapsed many times and they rebuilt and rebuilt again. When you visit all over the world, when you see a theater on the top of the hill, it is normally Hellenistic. But this one is Hellenistic and Roman together. At that time when they built the theaters, they wanted to see the view. Can you imagine it? They wanted to protect themselves from the sunlight. So this theater was built during the 1st century. About 25,000 people can sit together. During the summertime, sometimes there are some musical festivals. Also Elton John visited the area and gave some concerts here too, and some famous singers too. 2 months ago there was an opera. When you again enter this kind of theaters, there are some differences from the Roman and Hellenistic. When we enter inside, you will see there is a sharp wall. If there is a sharp wall, it means it's Roman, because there were some wild animals fights or gladiator fights inside, because during some excavations they found some skeletons of the gladiators with wounded bones around. So on the area about 250,000 people lived. So 25,000 people can sit in the theaters. If you multiply with 10, it shows you the population of the area. And this road is also called King Road, because when the king comes from the port, they were being welcomed here and they were preparing some ceremonies and they were lightening all the columns. Can you imagine? Mostly during the night, they were lightening all the columns. So this road is called as the King Road. So they were welcoming to the kings at that time. So we are the kings, we are the princes now because we are on the King Road. Don't forget this. The of the governor called Celsius was by his son. But at first it was a kind of tomb when the people, the public reacted. Also they turned to a library. When you enter inside, there is a hall. Under the hall, there is a room which you cannot enter inside. There is a tomb of the Celsius. There were about 12,000 rules of books at that time, but we don't know what happened then because of the fire, earthquakes, attacks. Nobody knows. You see some women statues, they are not the original. Originals are in Austria. They were taken to Austria. Sometimes in the downtown,
I saw enough 13s. I was like, I'm pretty sure we're in the right place.
Here she is. So it says that you see a woman picture, left foot, heart, and a small hole. They say when the sailors come, they sell their valuable materials in Agora. They have lots of money. If you have enough coins to fulfill this hole, if there is a woman in your heart, put your left foot here, go this way, just opposite the library, there is a love house. It's a kind of advertisement, they say. Believe or not, I believe it. Okay? It's by olive oils.
इधर ठीक नहीं है नीचे नीचे ठीक नहीं आगे इधर
That's beautiful.
Beautiful. You're beautiful too.
So pretty. Thank you. Go ahead, go ahead. I'm gonna be putting this on the YouTube, okay?
Okay. You guys.
So my name is Pauline, so if you just see the name of Pauline on YouTube.
Oh. You guys should put a little on. Don't flip out the light.
Yeah.
Can't follow me either.
Ships were coming down. Also,
Do you think the angle's weird? It's because I'm getting it. Is it? No, I'll do that.
and also there's an acoustic system. If somebody
Beautiful ladies. Here as well.
Yes.
Your necklace is gorgeous.
Oh, thank you
Your
so much.
lipstick.
That's why.
pretty.
That's why I wore matching.
It's so pretty.
Thank
It's
you so
working
much.
for you.
Thank you so much.
Did you guys bring no sunglasses?
Yeah, because it's shady.
Yeah. Can I go? Thank you.
they built the theater to welcome to the spring because at that time they had some graveyards, they were producing wine, and during the spring they wanted to welcome to spring, and they prepared some rituals for the god of the spring. At the beginning, after the ceremonies, in time, they needed to spend their time, and they started to perform some events in orchestra, like a horse shoe, you see. But only men were performing, not the ladies, even. They were using some masks to show
Interesting चीज है,
themselves
वैसे तो
Yeah.
जो ये बता रहे
or
हैं
sad faces. Nowadays,
इमेजिन करो
the symbols of the theaters
¿A dónde llegaba? Hasta el último asiento. Hasta el último, de lejos se veía como un edificio cerrado. Delante del plataforma donde pasaba la actividad, todo era escenario. Y ese escenario con nichos, estatuas y relieves era monumental. Y aquí
they look cheap now, but at those times, maybe not.
मैं तो वीडियो बना लीजिए आप वीडियो बना दिए अभी से ही
To get the better acoustic inside of it.
places there, but also you will see some armchairs made of marble. So they were sitting on the arm.
During your festival periods, many of the very in order to perform here, like trumpet, rickshaws,
ऐसे चले चलो बस ये नहीं मेरी तो कोई बात ऐसे तो पूछ रही इतनी नीचे
Ahora.
Ahora means abhi.
Yeah, now. This country.
Sí. हम भी वहाँ खड़े होके सीटी करेंगे.
Yeah, yeah.
y al pasar por ahí y salir por este edificio,
I think so.
This is gonna be my last stop. Then you have your time.
Place and the rugs. This place is operating. I'll show you what we do here. What she's doing here is a silk carpet. Okay, we use wool, cotton, and silk in Turkey. And silk carpets are the highest density. It is the most expensive carpets. And in Turkey, what we use is a double knot, not the single knot. And what is the difference between double knot and single knot? I'll show you the double knot. And she takes one warp. This is the skeleton of the carpet. And there is warp on the back and the warp on the front. She takes one from back and one from front, and she ties the knots here. So this carpet it's a high density. Approximately it is 30 centimeter by 20 centimeters it's gonna be. It takes her approximately 8 months to make that. Yes. It's gonna go towards extinction because government is only trying to prolong the inevitability because everything is turning into machine. But if that happens, obviously handmade carpet that's already been made, the value of it is gonna go up. At the present moment, every year prices goes up anyway. But when it becomes extinct, for example, certain areas in Turkey, there's no more carpet weaving, decoration. It can also be an investment, not just for yourself, also for your offspring. So if you like to take a seat, please. Work. We have got, turn it around, focus on the color of it. Do you see anything different? Yes. This is the magic carpet. Magic carpet. This carpet can be used in 3 ways. Darker color, lighter color, or if you've got some guests you don't like very much, you can even use the reverse of it as well. But you know, when we sell it, we only charge for the one side. Kind of carpets which takes longer time to make it. So price-wise, it is more expensive.
That's why we're looking on Saturday. So that's Saturday. Which one's served lunch?
देखो मैंने ये वाला कह रही थी मैं ये वाला स्टेप मौसम आया बाकी सारे छोड़ ये भी आते हैं तो नहीं हैं
Aldığı yerin karşısında porta kadar girme. Özellikle sorusu.
इतनी ट्रैफिक इतना ज़्यादा है गाड़ियाँ देखो किस पार्क है
चलो
चने बेच रहे हैं
ओ बाप रे ये हमारा ही है हम यहाँ से आए हैं